Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. So I'm back in a tank and I'm fully motivated and as fast as I'm driving here with the Aubl 74, also the gameplay will be. The Aubl 74 HVG, to be precise, has a fantastic 60mm AP FSDS slinging gun, and its high mobility when it has hard terrain or paved road under its wheels just gets it in unexpected places and at an unexpected early time of the battle. So I'm already just seconds into the match behind the enemy team, deleting a Swedish premium light tank and then working on a thick fat American tank destroyer that is completely oblivious. You know, there are so many memes about German tankers being bad and they are the worst. We also can enjoy here an American tanker for a change. And the Chinese tank destroyer realized it a little bit too late, and that is a third kill. We're decapping, and then I want to get the hell out of there. I already see the signs on the road that there must have been another tank. All the stuff in the way in city fights is really getting to my nerves. It's really hectic, it's really stressful, and before I can swing the turret around, I also have to turn with the hull. We both do no significant damage to each other. I beat his reload and blow him up. 4 quick kills. That was fantastic. Let me quickly interrupt the video right there for a public service announcement. Are you sick and tired of dealing no damage to helicopters, not even getting an assist, quickly getting killed afterwards because you were distracted and the gun was pointed at the wrong section of the map? Delete helicopters today, the DTTC way, death to the chopper. It's not about revenge, it's not about anger, it's just a service from players for players, cleansing the skies from the scum of the earth by deleting helicopters. It's not enough to show a critical strike, it's not enough to get an assist. You have to apply to the DTTC squadron with a screenshot of a dead burning helicopters in tatters. Why? Because it's about balance, it's about supporting your team, it's about supporting honest tankers and bringing back the fun to them. DTTC, Death to the Chopper, is a squadron founded by one of my subscribers in an attempt to bring the fun back to War Thunder. Join DTTC today because DTTC is the solution to the question how we can balance helicopter. Death to the Chopper is the only way, Death to the Chopper is the motto, Death to the Chopper is the name of the solution. DTTC, join it today and be part of the solution rather than the problem. DTTC, the only way. Sorry guys, I just had to do it. So maybe I'll link you in the video description, but you also can look for squadrons in War Thunder. DTTC is an actual thing. So wait to shoot until he is behind the tree. He never saw the AP FSDS coming. A critical strike to the tail is sadly not enough. Maybe I should load here the HE, but yeah, I missed him again. Too much lead, I guess. With over 1,500 meters per second, this AP FSDS has some serious speed. Now he makes the channel run, and I think now he has spotted me, and the only way to really reliably kill a helicopter with an AP FSDS is a pilot snipe. Death to a chopper. This should be an official greeting in War Thunder. Death to helicopters. And I'm not joking. Just make it a thing, guys. Enough of you are watching this video. Whenever you kill a helicopter, write it in chat for all to see. Death to the helis, death to helicopters, DTTC. It's a thing. Make it happen, guys. I'm not joking. So back to the actual gameplay involving tanks, believe it or not, in ground forces. Who would have thought? I am shooting up here a chieftain, and if you look at the positioning of myself on the minimap, I'm creating a perfect crossfire. There are people coming from our spawn to A. A is the objective, and the tickets are bleeding down way too fast, to be honest. And there are some tankers flanking A from the other side, and I'm here. So I can scout, I can shoot, I can make the way free for our tankers, and there is another tank, so I killed the T-92 now with the second shot, and I tried to scout this guy here, and I actually do, and look at this. The T-54-47 once upon a time was the hardest nut to crack as far as medium tanks to go, and now even at long distance it's just a meme, it's just a joke. So sadly I bounce here again, and he misses the second shot after I played a little bit with my positioning. I take his firepower, aim a little bit lower, and then finally delete him easy. The 60mm AP FSDS is one of the weaker ones in War Thunder overall, but it's still absolute hell versus anything that has armor. And yeah, that's just the thing. So I want to use my mobility and my abilities to scout and flank the enemy efficiently, the way that it's supposed to be. Flank the enemy, scout, and also disable the enemies, and then teamwork happens. I would love to get the kill here, but you know, to be honest, to get an assist is fine either way. So this map is really great for anything that has some decent mobility. Now, one part of criticism that I want to address here right away: I'm close to the enemy team's spawn, but I'm not spawn camping. I think that this is just pretty scummy, you know. There is still an objective to win. There is still a match to win rather than just to farm the kills. But because if you lose the match, it's such a hard penalty to Civiline and also RP, but also, you know, losing ain't fun. That was just yeah, a little bit of overleading the T92, and just to make sure I shoot again. So why have I been absent? Let's talk about this real quick. Well, I was a bit burned out after the Operation Winter, after the Battle Pass grind. There is not that much left to grind, and also I was overall a bit burned out, let's face it. And a break once in a while just really is necessary to refill the Akku, to really get some energy back, to get some motivation, and then to go back on the battlefields of War Thunder with fresh new energy and maybe a different perspective. And you not just, you know, get the sand out of the transmission, so to speak. So I think the break was necessary for that, but also because I still have some technical issues with my recording program, and I think I have to find a new one. Maybe you have noticed it, that there are some lags in the actual video and also some desynchronization between sound and footage. I tried to manually compensate for it, but it has not worked for every single part. Anyway, back to the battle. So I think that I have hung around a little bit too long here, but the position is just so good. Now, the biggest problem here actually is that there are a lot of buildings around A that provide perfect cover. And the one time I don't pay attention, the BT5, well, made me pay dearly. And for a change, I then decide to actually respawn. Usually I don't respawn for multiple reasons. So let's quickly go into this as well. Why don't I respawn? Well, when I die, very often the battle is decided either way already. So my reappearance makes no difference, and it's just often a waste of time. But also, two further gameplay related things are that I avoid spawn campers. Very simple. You can't spawn kill me if I'm not there to respawn, right? Another thing is that late game more planes and also helicopters with ATGMs appear on a regular basis, and I just can't stand this, so I avoid that as well. You might say that this is pretty scummy to just let your team down, but think about this. A lot of people do this already unintentionally when they buy themselves, you know, expensive premium tanks or planes. If they buy themselves into top tier, that shouldn't be a thing, but hey, Gurchin profits of it. Now, I want all those things to change, but I think that train has long left the train station. And so I got killed. And that's already it for me today for this video. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please give this video a like, give it a subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see each other in the skies, on the waves, and on the battlefields of War Thunder.